Okay, so when this is your intake, this is a valve that the computer controls and tells it when to apply and open the solenoid in order for the valve on the actual intake to open. Okay, so when you pressurize it, nothing's actually happening. So if I don't put my finger over this and I turn it on by activating the solenoid, it loses vacuum. What happened is, if this was right now connected, so we're gonna pretend like it's connected. So we're gonna pressurize it, right? We're gonna put a finger over this, because what we're doing is we're trying to show that the valve, the way it opens. So now all that vacuum is gonna go into my finger. See? It's not opening. It's bleeding off though. It's still gonna bleed off. But now it had that release. That's the flow that you would have, because constant intake pressure, constant flow, negative pressure like this, it's constant. It then allows this valve, what's here is just bypasses it so it can flow, so it doesn't lock up. That's why this right here. Watch. Watch this. It won't happen now. So I opened it up, right? Let me activate this thing. That's very simple how it works. See, it's not activating. Now it is. Basically what's happening is, this is like me pulling this vacuum. This is like the air being sucked into your engine. See? And then right now open the valve. It right now open the valve. So with this, like I was telling you, see, if you activate it, see? If I hold it right here, see? It won't allow it to bypass now. See?
Mm-hmm.
That's what that is. All that is just, this is a release. That's all it is.
Releases extra air.
Yeah, it allows it to release, go back into the where it needs to go. But it won't allow anything to blow back. So then you'll have a vacuum leak. You wouldn't want that. See how it holds?
Mm-hmm.
Remember the other one didn't hold?
Mm-hmm.
Where's your old one?
It's on the table. I think you have it back here.
So now watch. And what you do, see?
Mm-hmm.
You just release pressure.
It release pressure?
Yeah. Pump it up.
Which one are you holding? My new? Oh, that's my new one.
See? There you go.
So it's working.
This one is. You see the other ones?
Let's test all of them. This is such a good deal. I think I paid like 20 bucks for 3 of them.
And right here, this one, the bottle closes. So see, it won't pressurize. And then you have to close the valve, and then it closes the other port. Like that. So now it'll pressurize. Turn it. Yeah, they work.
Good. I think the dealer wants like 100 bucks a piece for them. So to get 3 of them for 20 bucks and for them to be working, that's not bad. I remember I had to use a special connector because that one broke. Old brittle plastic.
Yeah, we had where's that?
Okay. So this is the old one.
Well, it's holding today.
Yeah.
It's,
Well, maybe
see this
because it was broken, one of the tips was broken. So it could have been holding, but it was not really
tip
working.
was broken on
Yeah.
the back end. Right
I
there.
still have to dig that thing out of my pipe.
Yeah, just with the pick. You get in
Yeah.
there with the tiny, just pick it out.
Mm-hmm.
And you can always tell it's quality part when it comes in the white box and it's got Chinese letters.
This is why I got them. And if it doesn't say any brand name, it's even more quality.
Yeah, they want you to guess.
Yeah.
You can make it the quality. you think it is.
But you know, I would not be surprised if this same Chinese manufacturer is making all of them.
See there?
Because I've ordered stuff from China before. You could put any brand name you want. These days, it's pretty popular. I could put Zimalera name on them. Could contact the manufacturer, tell them, hey, I want to buy these things from you, and then I could sell them. It's called product label. See, this is what was happening is Chinese was stealing a lot of this technology from inventors, so they can't make money because they will make the product for them, but now they have the blueprints and they have the factories
problem,
to
dude.
manufacture them, and then they sell it
That's why I
for
don't use
cheap. It's good for the consumer, not good for the people that's inventing the stuff.
Yeah, no, that discourages people.
Exactly. I mean, I don't want to be paying $100 a piece for these. If I could get them for 3 of them for 20, would you? Not if it's the same thing. It's just there's no brand name on it.
Mm-hmm. Chinese.
So, brother, what's actually happening here? I'm still a little confused, even though, oh yeah, by the way, your negative connector came out.
Yeah.
I'm still
So it
confused.
pulls vacuum.
So which one's supposed to be holding vacuum? Which one's supposed to be releasing vacuum?
This one holds vacuum. So when this thing comes on,
Mm-hmm.
because this one will pressurize this one. So
So it
watch.
pressurizes it.
So watch this. See how it releases?
Mm-hmm.
So that solenoid activates pressure. So this one actually will go into your intake. Oh, it's like this.
Mm-hmm.
This one will clip into your intake part.
Okay.
This goes to the valve.
So
So it pulls vacuum. So when it does this,
so this goes to the valve that we had to pretty much bypass, like
Yeah,
with that
watch this.
little.
watch this.
With the which one did we bypass
Watch
with
this.
the bungee cord?
See, nothing's happening.
Yeah.
This is the valve. The reason why is because it's coming through this
Yes.
intake. So then you close it. This is already a second port. When the valve closes, how it works. That's why I'm testing both sides. So when the valve closes, imagine it's pulling vacuum on the intake, right? See? Now it works.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the vacuum it pulls to open the valve.
Mm-hmm.
Now, for it to close the valve, boom, no more voltage.
Mm-hmm.
That's how they work. They're simple. They all work.